I'm Simon. This is one of the module Cm3292 practical videos. The idea of these videos is to show you the equipment you'll be using and how that equipment works in terms of your use of it. So we won't particularly refer to the practical, which is the electrophoresis in this case. Instead, we'll start by turning the equipment on, walking you through the use of it, how it works and how the software works. So I guess we should probably begin. Are you okay, hon?
Yeah.
Okay. We've obviously turned the power on, which is quite important. We've turned the nitrogen gas on, and we've then turned on the 2 units, the monitor and the computer. Okay, time for my voice not to be here for it.
So to start with, you'll be putting your samples into this sampler here. As you can see, there's a carousel here which your samples go into. The numbers are labelled here, and the intake is right at the back there. So when you're taking your sample, the carousel will rotate round, take up the sample, and it will go into this tube, into the capillary tube here, and into the dispenser on this side, and through the detector. So to start with, we need to wash the capillary tube to make sure that it's clean and ready for us to use. The software we're using is Ce Station 9599. So just open this one.
Okay, so let's just walk through this. So we have a screen and you select the software, CC Control software. On the screenshot it's on the right. Double click it, it faffs for a couple of moments, and then you end up with the main system icons across the top. Click the leftmost one, which looks a bit like a computer. When you do that, you're prompted for a password. There is no password, you can simply press OK. And what opens then is the instrument console. Okay, now go to File in the top left hand corner, and if you can see the screenshot here, open the Cm3292 method file, and it will upload the appropriate parameters, and your system is ready to go. The program is already in, it's programmed in. Okay, I'd like to pause for a moment now and actually walk around the screen. I'm looking at the left hand side of the screen. There are 2 tabs. One says System Status and one says Project Manager. And you can see now you've clicked the 3292 method file. That little cartoon at the top is actually active, it's moving. That shows you what the system is actually doing. If we walk down, you've then got 2 little instrument pictures. One, both of them have what looks like a computer on them, and these show you the settings that the method has written into them, to those pieces of kit. Don't alter them, they're set up correctly. Then at the bottom you have another tab which says Method Run. Okay, let's look at that for a moment. What this does is it shows you how many minutes and seconds are running or left to run on the step of the method that you are running. It looks a bit like the Windows file copy box where you get those green lines to fill up the bar. Okay, good. Now we've done that, we'll continue. Okay, so you can see the screenshot unfolding as we're sitting here. We're now going to go and click the other tab, Project Manager, and don't save the method. The method's already saved. Now, what this is it's, if you like, the program, the sequence of operations that are going to happen for any particular task that you're telling the machine to carry out. Now, under method, the method that's been loaded already, you have 3 steps: start wash, separation, and end wash. Now, I'd like you to select start wash, and what should come up is editing method start wash, blah blah blah. I'd like us to have a look at this and show you what this screen actually tells you. So each step, I'm in the top part of the pop-up window. It shows you how long each step takes and what it's being washed with. So the first step is 2 minutes, it's being washed with water, then 3 minutes being washed with buffer, and so on and so forth. And as we look at each of the stages of the method, so the appropriate data is displayed. Okay, so we're now ready to run the method. So if we stay in the pop-up window, and there are 4 tabs there: instrument control, which is where we've been, integration, which sets the parameters for integrating peaks, data reduction, and run method. So if you click the run method tab, you'll see the display changes, and there are now a series of buttons down the right hand side. You can click run, and you'll see what happens now you've clicked it is the little cartoon is active, and you begin to get the green bars along the bottom as actually the program which is in there begins to run.
If you've got your next sample in number 12, run method, and then run again. We won't go into that now. We'll imagine that you've just finished all your samples and you need to do an end wash before you shut down the machine. So you go back onto Project Manager here at the top, end wash, and you can see again here that we've got all our timings.
Do we need to lower the
Yes, we
sample
do.
holder?
Yep. So we've got our DI water here again and air. We need to remember that because we're not running a sample, we need to move this down. So in order to take this down, just remember that there's a little latch here. You just need to press this with your finger to unlock it, and then it should slide down on its own. And then you just spin it around so that the empty bar is under the capillary. Once you've got that in place, you've got your DI water ready to wash with, and then finally air. Go on to run method and run. And that should take about just over 10 minutes, about 15 minutes or so. You can go and carry on with your work while you're doing that.
Right.
Okay.
Hannah, thank you very much. Fun man. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Simon. Okay.
Okay guys, well, enjoy the practical. Bye bye.
Okay.